Ajax at Villa Park. It conjures up images of Martin Laursen's goal for the first team. You know, they're a big club at any level, and this should be a cracker.
Yeah, it just sounds great, doesn't it? Aston Villa versus Ajax. It doesn't matter what competition that's in. It's mouth-watering, and if the game's as good as the game in Holland, then it'll be good for the spectators to watch. I mean, we lost the game 2-0 there, but anybody at the game would have been hard pushed to say we deserve to lose that game. We definitely deserve to get something from it, and I think the performances and consequent NextGen games have proven that we have improved through the tournament. So we're going to be nice and positive tonight. We want to try and win the game. We want to try and win the group.
They'll be forever associated as an organisation with total football, but your team have played some splendid stuff under the floodlights at Villa Park this year.
Yeah, we've been delighted with the performance of the youngsters, and this is why we were so keen to get involved in this tournament, because we knew that this was what we needed to get them some exposure, and this level of play, the quality of the opposition, coping on Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights at Villa Park, coping away from home. I mean, the Fenerbahce experience was immense. To get the result there, the manner that the kids did was fantastic. And we've seen that Rosenborg have gone and lost there, Ajax have gone and drawn there. So our result there is I think it's a little bit of a measure of how we've come on in this tournament. But as I say, talk's cheap. We've got to provide the same level of performance tonight.
A draw secures qualification. A win, and you could still win the group. How do you approach it?
Excuse me. We approach it how we approach all the games, Jack. We want to try and win the game. Obviously, I wouldn't think we'd be gung ho and just throwing caution to the wind. But we want to put some pressure on them. When we win the game tonight, it puts a little bit of pressure on them to win the next game, to win the group. So it's there's always something there to play for. We need to make sure first and foremost that we qualify, but if we can, we want to try and put a bit of pressure on and try and win the group. This
is what you've been striving for. You've mentioned in previous weeks, Tony, how you've really prioritised this competition, and now, you know, what an occasion in store.
Yeah, I mean, we started the season when we looked at the plan for the season. We prioritised the NextGen as our top priority for this age group, and maybe that's why there's a little bit of inconsistency in the under-18 team. Who knows? But this NextGen team, I don't want to put the mockers on them, have tended to perform reasonably well. So we want to finish it off on a high. We certainly want to qualify, but if possible, we want to try and win the group.
Gary Gardner floats it. Carruthers chases. Carruthers finishes. Aston Villa lead. Their first goal in the NextGen series. It's the rampaging midfielder Samir Carruthers. Samet Piskin. Well cut out by Johnson, and now it's Robinson who finds Graham Burt. Burt back for Daniel Johnson. Oh, that's a stunning goal. The best of the bunch. Fluid, attacking play of the highest order from Villa's young Lions, who are roaring to a convincing... Now Graham Burt, Daniel Johnson. Gardner waits. Gardner hits. Gardner scores! Lovely goal from the Aston Villa captain. Salutes the Trinity Road Downs. The Kinsella gets it back. Stayed in play, Grealish. Super balance from Grealish. And now it's Michael Drennan. Yes, 4 for Villa. Once again in the NextGen series. Michael Drennan, the substitute, with an excellent finish. Congratulated by Jack Grealish, who again has made a difference. AVTV is free to season ticket holders and available to everyone for $44.99 a year. It's under £1 a week and just 12p a day. So don't miss any of the action and Claret and Blue comment from Bodymoor Heath and Villa Park. Subscribe today.